General Insurance, a better value for better protection. Get your ship and cargo covered with us today. To better serve you, you can now purchase your insurance online from the comfort of your home. Caricom General Insurance Company Inc., located at 121 Regent and Ornock Streets. You can contact us on telephone numbers 225-1787 or you can try 269-0020.
Golden Harvest aniseed bread plus pepper pot equals the perfect Guyanese tradition at Christmas. So make sure you pick up your Golden Harvest aniseed bread from any Demico outlet or your favorite outlet nationwide this Christmas. Golden Harvest bread, fresh and delicious. That's why everybody wants a piece of it.
Good afternoon, Guyana. This is the Wake Up Guyana program on Kaieteur Radio, FM 99.1 in Demerara and Essequibo, and 99.5 in Berbice. And I am your host, Tony from Mahaicony. Today is Friday, January 29, 2020, 2021. Excuse me. And here are some things for us to discuss today. I have lots of good topics for us to talk about, and I just want you to know, before I get any farther, I want to make a confession. Okay, many callers and WhatsApp message and Facebook message ask me this question very often: where in Mahaicony are you from, Tony? Okay, so I want to be transparent and I want to be upfront with my listeners. So when I was a little boy growing up in Georgetown, I was told that I am Tony from Mahaicony. So as a child growing up, I was always told that you are Tony from Mahaicony. So when I got this opportunity to be on the radio, and my producer asks, what name do you want to go by on radio? And the first thing that came to my mind was Tony from Mahaicony. So I didn't realize it would have caused some problems because many listeners, especially from the diaspora and those living in Mahaicony, wants to know, Tony, where in Mahaicony are you from? Well, I'm here to tell you today, I am very sorry, but I am not from Mahaicony, but my name is Tony. So if you have any questions concerning that, please feel free to call and let me know how you feel. If you felt like I misled you, I want to say I deeply apologize and I'm deeply sorry. It wasn't meant to mislead you because it's just a name, and I chose that name because it is a name that's been with me for a long time. So the number to reach us without further ado is 592 226 7453. 592 226 7453. WhatsApp 622 622 WhatsApp and SMS Messenger. Yesterday, if you were listening, as you know, it was a long hour for me because we had some technical difficulties with the internet and also with the radio. So hopefully everything will go smoothly today. We have Mr. Raj, who's a very fine and excellent technician. He does a wonderful job, but sometimes there are things that goes outside of his pay grade, okay? But he got us back online, and we're active, and we're ready to go today smoothly. Again, you're listening to the Wake Up Guyana program, and again, I ask you to remember, Mr. Gildari in your thoughts and prayers that he will fully recovered and return to his place of employment and to be back on the show. So, without further ado, let's go to the front page of Kaieteur News, and then let's give you the phone number one more time if you're going to call is 226 7453 226 7453 and 622 2222 WhatsApp SMS messages. And I asked when you call if you can be brief with your question or your comment because we have lots of calls coming in and we can only have one person on the air at a time. So please be brief and straight to your point. I also ask that you can be angry, but don't be abusive. You can be angry, but don't be abusive. You can be angry, but don't sin. Okay, so the front page here is Kaieteur News today, January 29th. Government to raise overall public debt ceiling. Next news, Venezuela ramps up naval activity in Guyana waters since Maduro decree. And next headline, raising public debt ceiling spell danger for future and current generations, according to former finance minister. And another headline news is out of 180 countries, 180 countries, Guyana ranks number 83 on corruption index. Okay, so Guyana is more corrupt than more than half of the 180 countries in the world. And again, the number to reach us is 226-7453, 226-7453. And I had something very interesting happen to me today before coming into the studio, which I would like to talk to you about as one of our topic. So just before I left my house today, you wouldn't believe who showed up. The people that give out these 25,000 COVID grant. The government of Guyana provides 25,000 grant per household for everyone that lives in the length and breadth of this great nation. Speaking about the length and breadth of this great nation, I want to thank those who are listening to us in the diaspora, in the ABCE, America, Britain, Canada, and Europe, and those who listen to us across the length and breadth of this great nation. And those who are listening to us on Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, and Kaieteur News Online, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, as I was saying, the COVID-19 team came to my house today to provide me with the $25,000 COVID grant. So, I have a dilemma, folks, and I need you to help me, okay? I really need your help on this. So I want you to hear me clearly, and I want you to hear me, and I want you to call me and tell me what you think. So I want to be sensitive to my listeners. I know many of you are poor and disadvantaged, and you're struggling to put bread or a roti on your table. And so 25,000 may be a lot of money for you to refuse. Let me ask you this question. What if you and me and every citizen of this country refused to take the 25,000 COVID-19 grant, and the government, as a result of we refusing the 25,000, decide to give each household 1 million instead. Question: would you then be willing to refuse the $25,000 if you were going to get 1 million instead? Here's the topic for discussion. One of the topics today is Friday open mic topic, so you can talk about anything about the 25,000 COVID grant or anything else on your mind. But here's one of the topics for us to discuss. What if every Guyanese refused to take the 25,000 COVID grant and instead demand that they get more? I say that to say this. $25,000 could only pay your water and your light bill, and it's gone. Completely gone. And so, let me give you an example. Let me make a comparison. In the state of Alaska, in the United States of America, every citizen that lives in the state of Alaska, every year, did you hear me? Every year, not 1 year, not 2 year, but every year, the citizens that live in the state of Alaska receive some 35,000 US dollars. I say US, United States dollars, every year per household. 35,000 US dollars every year just to be living in the state of Alaska. Why? Because they have oil there. And as a result, the government gives to every citizen not what belongs to the government, but what belongs to the citizen, a portion of that oil money. So, I say that to say, when you receive 25,000 Guyana dollars grant, you are not getting money that you deserve. You deserve a whole lot more than 25,000 Guyana dollars. So, question, here is our topic. What if every Guyanese refused to take the 25,000 COVID grant and demand more? The phone number to reach us is 592-226-74. Caller, go ahead with your question and comment, please.
Hi, good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon.
I started trying to get on to you yesterday, but I didn't.
Okay.
We want to talk about a little about this Patterson.
Okay.
Patterson has done something, but I think he's a bad egg. He alone fall in this thing. He got more of them.
Okay.
Sometimes he must take a little bite, but he may be bad lucky.
Okay.
In this government, too, you have that problem to watch. And more NDC, nobody in Enmore doesn't know who is the chairman.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
We having a chairman, but we doesn't know who is him.
Yes.
He's been elected. I don't know who he's been elected by. He's supposed to be elected by the people who live in the area. But people doesn't even know him.
Yes.
They're doing some construction work on a road, building a road in Enmore North.
Yes.
We have two councils in Enmore North. And the guys them who showing the loom on the road, one of them got a roller rolling it, a machine roller, and seen a heap of loom at the roadside, and nobody inquire what is it. You got to be there selling the loom to private people who might need some or whatever, yeah?
Yes.
Right? Yesterday I was to call you, but I didn't get through. I talked to the guy who was rolling the road.
Yes.
I said, man, what's that heap of loader there in front of the man house there? Why you sell this thing, the man? He said, man, I'm talking stupidness.
Yes.
He said, well, if you know I'm talking stupidness, you're a worker, you belong to the same organization. Report it to the higher level that what happened, what you see.
Yes.
And he never did that.
Okay.
So you see that, well, the corruption is all about.
Yes.
Even to the NDC, at the end more, the contractor or the council in the area selling out the things that you got to make the road with.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Caller.
Thank you very
Thank you for calling. Thank you for listening. Continue listening. We got plenty of callers on the line.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
know.
And we have good comments coming from our Facebook and our WhatsApp. Thank you for those on Facebook who are reaching out to us and those who are listening and those who are calling. Thank you. The phone number to reach us again is 226-7453, 226-7453, or 622-2222. On Facebook, we get in different views. Some are saying that the $1 million will come, so be patient. And some is saying that the 25,000 is not enough, and others are saying don't make the comparison between Alaska and Guyana. Okay, Mr. Lal says that the 25,000, he call it crumbs. He says that's what the people are getting. Crumbs. The 25,000 is 25,000 crumbs. There's a story in the Bible where this lady went to Jesus and asked him to heal her daughter, and Jesus said, "Well, I can't heal her because I didn't come to heal her." And the lady kept begging and saying, "Please, sir, please help heal my daughter." And Jesus said, said to her, "Well, you can't continue to beg me because you can't get anything. I'm not going to give you anything." Anyway, the lady said to Jesus, "Look, even when the kings them eat and the crumbs fall on the ground, the dogs is go and eat it. And the dogs still get something out of it." So what Mr. Lal is saying is that what we get in, this 25,000, is crumbs falling off of the rich person table and the poor people eating the crumbs from it. So he's totally think that we should be getting more. According to him, he calling a lot more than 25,000 Guyana dollars. He's calling US dollars. He's putting it to us that if we have oil like Kuwait, like Iraq, like Qatar, like Saudi Arabia and those places, if we have that kind of oil, therefore we should not be accepting 25,000 Guyana dollars. We should be accepting a lot more than that. So the number to reach us again is 226-7453, 226-7453, and WhatsApp is 622-2222, 622-2222. And some other stories that making the news, we look at there's the bill. They can't agree on this marijuana bill in Parliament. They had a discussion on it yesterday, and they couldn't come to a consensus. So that's the marijuana bill. Mr. G.H.K. Lal, in a letter, today's Kaieteur News says, and I quote, "Concerns about the recently appointed EPA director." Okay, Ms. Razak according to Mr. GHK, he doesn't believe that she is qualified to sit in that position as EPA. Okay, so there you have it. Also, we're looking at a story here. Peepin' Tom talks title. His piece is "If the New Variant is in Guyana, God help us." So Peepin' Tom is saying that we would be in big trouble if the new variant, which is the COVID virus that is in Brazil right now, if it hits us here in Guyana, only God will be able to help us. And we pray that it doesn't come to us in Guyana. Because as you know, we don't have the medical facilities and the staff and the beds and all of that stuff to deal with that, respirators and all of those things. There's a story in the front page here. Out of 180 countries, Guyana ranks number 83 on corruption index. Yep, pretty high on the corruption here. Again, you're listening to the Wake Up Guyana program on Kaieteur Radio, FM 99.1 in Demerara and Essequibo, and 99.5 in Berbice. And it's now 14:26. And let's go to those who are caller. Go ahead with your question or comment, please. Go ahead with your question or comment.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi. Yes. I take a long time. How long I want to get through to you guys here?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I noticed you had a lady from GPL.
Yes.
Is there any way I can make contact with her?
Yes. 226-2600. 226-2600.
226-2600.
Yes, Miss Charles.
Miss Charles.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 226-2600.
Yes.
Miss Charles.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. I just want to say that you're very much right with what you're saying about the $25,000 because it's not a whole lot, and I think our country and our government can do better for our people. And even if we didn't have oil, the amount of resources that we have in this country, we shouldn't have poor people.
Yes.
You know, and
Yes.
we have oil. They're saying we have oil now, and you know, we're hoping that this government is back in power, and we're hoping that they can do better for our people.
Yes.
And I did heard that they said from the time they get in there, they're going to give the old age people $50,000.
Yes.
But now it's just 25,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
And you know, you don't say things, and you don't do it,
Right. Correct.
right? But I did heard that they did say that. I don't know if they did not said if they're going to do it in the next 5 years, but I didn't hear they say that.
Okay.
But I think people are saying that that's what they said. But I didn't. I don't know if I I didn't hear what they said properly.
Okay. Let me ask you this, caller. Have you received your 25,000 yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
And are you looking forward to receiving it?
I was, but then, you know, the whole, look how, I mean, it's $25,000. And look how long, I live in Georgetown. I mean, and we're the last people that are Region 4, you know, and, you know, I don't know if the government thinks that Region 4 did not vote for them or read a whole Region 4 because we have to be the last people, you know. And why is it? Because they have people who in Region 4 who vote for this previous government that is in power.
Yes.
And we are the people that have to wait the last to get it. And it's not it's not a big. If I don't get it, I don't really care.
Okay, let me ask you this,
No.
Carl. When
But
you,
I think what you're saying,
yes.
it's the right thing. We need more
Okay, let me.
because everybody, the beauty about it, we put the people there, and
Yes.
they're the ones that live big.
Yes.
They live in the biggest fancy houses. They live with the big fancy cars. They can have dinners. They can go vacation. They can do, and we are the small ones that put them there, but they don't see that.
Yes. So,
You know,
Carla, what you gonna do with your 25,000 when you get it?
I don't even know.
Okay. What
I
can
don't really
what
know.
can you buy with 25,000?
Um, Maybe if I go to the supermarket, and I spend more than that in the supermarket when the week is up.
Okay.
So
So
it
probably
would
about a week of groceries.
I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say yes. But
Okay.
it's not a whole lot to talk about, and it's not a whole lot to fight about.
Okay.
But what you're saying, if it's good, if all every Guyanese can get like $1 million,
Yes. Yes.
or even if it's a $500,000,
Yes. Right.
I mean that can do something for us. At least it can make us pay down for a land.
Yes.
It
Yes.
can make our lives better.
So you would
But
have something.
$25,000 cannot. I mean, it's a little bit.
So that
It's not a whole lot. I mean, the poor people,
yes.
they would glad for it.
Yes.
Because I understand their position.
Correct.
Right? We
Right.
know that people are struggling.
Yes. Yes.
But our government is not seeing it.
Right. Right.
Yes, you're saying that, they're going to build this road and they're going to do this and they're going to do that, and, but they're living the big fancy life, and that's what we put them there to do,
Right.
to just show off on us,
Okay.
and they can, whatever. But
Okay.
it's hard. I mean, it's happening all around the world. We can say that it's happening alone in Guyana.
Okay.
But I think, we can do better for our people.
Okay.
We can do better.
Thank you.
And make our people's lives a little better.
Thank you for
Like,
calling.
the poor people.
Thank you
Yeah,
for calling.
thank you.
Carla.
Have
And
a nice day.
Continue listening and keep calling, okay? You have a wonderful day. We got plenty of comments. The Facebook is blowing up today, and we're getting lots of calls. Thank you. The number to reach us again is 226-7453, 226-7453, and 622-2222. And I'll be back right after this break. Thank you. I'll be right back.
CARICOM General Insurance, a better value for better protection. Get your ship and cargo covered with us today. To better serve you, you can now purchase your insurance online from the comfort of your home. CARICOM General Insurance Company, Inc., located at 121 Regent and Ornock Streets. You can contact us on telephone numbers 225-1787, or you can try 269-0020.
Introducing our new Golden Harvest multigrain loaf. This 12-grain loaf includes oats, flaxseed, sunflower seed, barley flakes, wheat germ, and 7 other healthy grains, making our Golden Harvest multigrain high in nutrients and fiber to support healthy lifestyles. So whether you use it fresh, toasted, or make sandwiches, Golden Harvest multigrain loaf is healthy, delicious, and great for the entire family. Golden Harvest bread, fresh and delicious.
That's why everybody wants a piece of it.
I am back on the Wake Up Guyana program on Kaieteur Radio, FM 99.1 in Demerara and Essequibo, and 99.5 in Berbice. And if you're just tuning in, my name is Tony from Mahaicony, and today is Friday, January 29th, 2021, and you are listening to the Wake Up Guyana program. And our topic for discussion today, and any other topics that you want to talk about, is what if the Guyanese people refuse the $25,000 for the COVID grant and instead demand more from the government? And we getting some good comments on Facebook. Some people are saying that we need to be thankful for the 25,000. Others are saying we need to be patient and wait for more. And this caller just came off the air. She made some very good points. She says that 25,000 you can't see where it went. However, if the government gave $1 million, she says that you can at least buy a piece of land so you have something to see where your money went, something tangible. Okay? So again, the number to reach us is 226-7453, 226-7453, 622-2222. I like this topic because we have people on both sides of this topic. Some caller, go ahead with your comments or question, please.
Yes, Brother Tony from Mahaicony.
Yes, sir.
I tell you about the $25,000.
Yes.
Yes, that $25,000 is no money.
Okay.
The fight up people do for get that money,
Yes.
you can't even pay.
Yes.
And then, when you ever get back on $25,000 and the COVID is still on,
Yes.
so that dead, you're dead after that 25,000. We supposed to get at least about 25,000 a week.
Yes.
You know, like I say, the first time they come and give you a slip
Yes.
that you could go to the bank and draw $25,000 every week.
Yes.
So nobody wouldn't have to come around you.
Yes.
Because the Isle blacks them that this campus chap by name Jackville, he got a nephew-in-law. He gave away the black, and he still got him working, which is he's supposed to be in jail. He put him in a work that he could get a minister pay, and that is really wrong to the people. The people, everybody knows it. They knows what Robert Passard do, and then he still got Robert Passard. He is only a vice president, you know.
Yes.
He's the president.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
No only think about vice president. Whatever he tell that guy to do, the president to do, he got to do it.
Okay.
This country is really corrupt, and he knows about all these thiefing because he just get one drawback. When BK International been broke down them bamboo from the Conservancy Dam, caused 2005 flood. Because the bamboo, the colonial people them plant the bamboo for hold the dam. And he get BK for do the work, and BK break down all the bamboo. BK and he was good friends.
Yes.
But after he lose the election and BK, Mr. Brian Tiwari started to go about with the Afro people, he said we put pressure upon them now. That is wrong, boss. That thing is not nice. When you're your friend and then because of something you come, deny your friend now, man? No, man. You should move Robert Passard from them, put him in jail. Let them find a bit money. Let them give you $1 million every 6 months. Okay. And we go all right, man.
Thank you, caller.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Brother.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you for
you
calling and
welcome,
keep listening. We got plenty of calls. We got plenty of comments online. And I love today's show because we are seeing a lot of people are saying, like what this caller just said, he wants $1 million. He wants the government to bring out some of that oil money and put it in people's pockets so they can buy a piece of land. They can invest it in a business or something along those lines. This is what this caller just said. There are people on the other side on Facebook who are saying that we should be thankful for the 25,000. We should be patient and wait for the $1 million. And for those who are saying that we should be patient, my question to you is, how much longer should we be patient? Another year, another 5 years, another 10 years? How much longer should we be patient? Okay, so again, the number to reach us is 226-7453. Caller, go right ahead, please. Go right ahead, caller.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Concerning the $25,000, Mr. Glenlal is saying that we are receiving the crumbs. We are very thankful for the crumbs because we don't have a job and we don't have the big salary like the big fish or the rich people in this country. So let them wait for the millions. But we are very thankful because it has gone a long way for the people, for the poor people in this country. And you know, I believe in my religion, and one of the commandments said that we must be very contented.
Caller, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you were to refuse the 25,000 and the government instead gave you 1 million, would you be willing to refuse the 25,000?
But then how long will you have to wait for a million? Huh? How long? I want to ask you a question. You said that the people went to your door today. Did you collect or receive your 25,000 or did you refuse it?
That's a very good question, caller. And even before they came to my door, I told everyone before they came to my door, I said, I'm going to refuse it based on the principle, which is I prefer to refuse the small amount and get the large amount. Because according to Mr. Glenlaw, this is crumbs. We are living in one of the richest country in the world. This is not before oil. We're talking about we have oil now. And we have oil and we have money, so we shouldn't be getting crumbs. We are getting
But remember,
crumbs.
tomorrow is not promised. Neither next year, neither the year after next year, okay?
That's
So
true.
we need to live in the moment and
Yes.
accept whatever the government has to give us.
Okay.
So thank you, and you have a good
Thank you,
wonderful
caller. And we have to remember there are people who are struggling to put a simple loaf of bread or a roti on their table. And I understand that they have but no choice to accept, even though it may be crumbs, crumbs is better than nothing at all. And I can sympathize with people like that. I have no issues with people who are willing to take the crumbs because they're at least the crumbs going to get them something in their stomach rather than have nothing at all. So I feel your pain. I understand that this is something that you must do, and I encourage you to do it as well. But on the other hand, you can live on crumbs or you can demand a full meal. And I think this is what it boils down to. This is the choice that we face as people who are struggling, people who are poor, people who are disadvantaged, people who are hungry. The choice that we face daily is we're going to accept crumbs or we can demand a full plate, a roti or a loaf of bread. Okay? The number to reach us, and thank you, caller. That was a wonderful call, and I love the tone of the discussion. So please, I want you to know I don't mind if you disagree with me. I want us to disagree without being disagreeable, okay? I don't know everything, and I want you to give me your views, and I will respect your views. And I encourage you. I don't mind if you're angry, but just don't be abusive. So I love the conversation that we just had with this caller. So caller, thank you, and keep listening and keep calling, please. And thank you for your views. And those who are opposed to taking the 25,000, I want to hear from you. And those who support taking the 25,000, I want to hear from you as well. And I must tell you today that I spoke with the people at with the 25,000 grant, and I asked for a representative to come on the radio and to talk about it, but I was not successful. I don't know why. It seems like they did not want to come on the radio because I have plenty of questions that come in regarding this issue. So if anyone is listening, caller, go right ahead with your comment or question, please.
Hi, Tony. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
That caller just now, I am 100% agree with her.
Okay.
People saying, don't, a lot of people, I'm not saying you, but a lot of people are saying, don't collect the 25,000. A lot of people, that 25,000 is a lot of money
Yes.
for them.
Yes.
They can do something with it.
Yes.
And when they share their school uniform grant Christmas time, you know how many people take that $4,000? Well, it's $4,000 per child. So a lot of them might get 8,000 or whatever. You know how many that take that money and had a Christmas with it? So if they're getting $25,000 now, I don't see why they shouldn't take it. I got my own yesterday.
Yes.
And I'm glad for it. I know what I'm going to. My own is in the envelope.
Yes.
It's going straight to pay my rates and tax.
Okay.
At least it's clearing a bill.
Okay.
So these people just get in here, and people expect everybody wonders from them. Mr. Lau can talk about crumbs because he eating a loaf of bread.
Okay.
So he could talk about what crumbs we get in. He can't compare how himself with other people, advising people, but crumbs. Another thing, too, is that the people talking about the ministers in government, they got the headache to run the country. Could these same people who talking about talking the government and the ministers, could they do their jobs? They can't do their work. But they could open their mouth and give a whole set of advice and all kind of stupidness they're talking, and they can't do the people work. Go put them in the office there for a day and see if they're able.
Okay. So let me ask you this, Carla.
Yeah.
If Guyana is supposed to be the number 3 country in the world that has oil resources, do you think that we as a country should be getting a lot more money than...
We will get a lot more money, but we can't get it if we can get it as yet.
Okay.
This money have to, the money, we have to get the money from the oil. Yes, we got some bank away at the bank, but they have to do things with it. We will get, people have to be patient, but these people just get in and they want $1 million. People will get very lazy in the way how Glenn Lal is talking. Guyanese is not supposed to work anymore. They're supposed to just sit down and receive money. They're supposed to work. So they'll be a very lazy nation. And when the oil done, we ain't got no farming grounds. We ain't got nothing because nobody won't be doing it.
Okay.
Right? And we can be in a stink country. Nobody ain't picking up garbage or anything.
Okay.
So people have to wait. We will get.
And Carla, one last question.
Mm-hmm.
You said people have to be patient and they have to wait. How long should they have to wait?
I say give these people 2 years.
Okay.
I say give them 2 years.
Okay.
And let's see what happens after that.
Okay.
Right? We never, not in history, in all the days of my life, I have never get anything from the government. Never.
Okay.
Never went and applied for social assistance, nothing.
Yes.
So I am thankful for my 25,000.
Okay.
I got it yesterday.
Yes.
And I'm glad for it.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you so much. And
Yes.
I love to hear people calling and people giving their views. And on this program here, you are welcome to give your views, whether it's for or against. And you will not be condemned or criticized for your opinion. We have lots of callers coming in, so thank you for calling. You have a nice day.
Okay.
The phone is
only
ringing.
my skin thick, so
Okay.
it don't really matter.
Okay.
Good,
Okay, thank you.
Right.
So the number again to reach us is 226-7453, 226-7453, or 622-2222. 622-2222. You're listening to Kaieteur Radio on FM 99.1 in Demerara and Essequibo and 99.5 in Barbies. And this topic is getting a lot of traction on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on social media, and on the air. As you can hear, this caller, she is grateful for her 25,000. Even though she said it may be just the crumbs, she is grateful for her crumbs. And what I wanted her to know that Mr. Lal is not saying that you shouldn't take the 25,000. I want to make that very clear. He does not say not to take the 25,000 at all, because he understands there are people who just need a helping hand. That 25,000 can give them some rice, some flour, some sugar, and they can make some bake, or they can make some soda roti, or they can make something out of it, and that might be a meal for a week for some people. And he's saying, go ahead and take it. On the other hand, though, what he's saying is that you deserve and you should demand more. Like the first one, a previous caller said, she want to get money where she can see where it's spent on. She can, if she get $1 million from the government, she can put down a deposit on a piece of land, something that she can see, something that she can own, something that she can touch. And so, again, those who are saying that we need to be patient, this caller said we should wait another 2 years, be patient for another 2 years. And the question is, how long is too long? Is 2 years too long? And I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear your comments. Yes. Even if you disagree, I want to hear you. Are you for the 25,000, or are you against it? Do you see the 25,000 as crumbs? And if it is crumbs, are you willing to take the crumbs? Okay. Thank you so much for those who are calling and those who are listening. Caller, go ahead, please. Go ahead, caller, please.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm too blessed to be depressed and too anointed to be disappointed. Thank you for asking. Go right ahead with your comment.
All right. My brother, I just have two comments. One, what our government is doing to secure and save our people from the Venezuela, the border between Guyana and Venezuela, and how and why Venezuela is stepping in Guyana water when Guyanese can never step in Venezuela or any other country water. And you raise a topic that Alaska gets 35,000 per household. We cannot. I wanna clarify that we cannot compare the U.S. to Guyana. You see, the U.S. back what they said, but Guyana does not back what they said. I'm 45 years of age, and I know since I'm little growing up, there's so much setback and all this kind of thing. So we have to work on our country. We have to work on our problem. We can't look at other country problem. Anyhow, my brother, thank you.
Thank you
for taking my call, and you guys have a blessed, safe rest of the week.
Thank you.
And spread the love and keep doing what you're doing, my brother.
Thank you for calling and listening, and thank you for listening. So we're on this show every day, Monday to Friday, just to remind you, every day, Monday to Friday, from 1,400 hours to 1,500 hours. That's from 2 to 3. This Wake Up Guyana program is on, and we are on Kaieteur Radio, FM 99.1 in Demerara and Essequibo, and 99.5 in Barbies. And I can tell you that this hour is going by so fast, and I love it when it's like this. And I thankful for all of those in the diaspora and those who are listening in the length and breadth of this country, those who are listening on various different mediums, my Tuner app, Radio Garden app, Go Loud app, those who are listening on Kaieteur News Online, those listening on Facebook, Kaieteur Radio, Facebook, YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio, and those who are listening on other various media. Thank you for listening. Thank you for those who are on WhatsApp. Thank you for those who given some great comment. And yes, I would tell you honestly and truly, majority of the people on Facebook are saying that we should take the 25,000. We should be thankful, and we should give the government time, and we should be patient. This is the majority of the opinion. Take the 25,000. Take it and be patient and wait for more to be revealed. Several people are saying that, yes, the 25,000 is not from the oil, which we know is not from the oil. It's a grant that they receive from one of the organizations, and they decide to give it to the citizenry of this country to help financially. So I say to you, all of those who are saying online, take the 25,000 and run. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your comments on that. So the majority has it that most people are grateful with the 25,000. If any listener from the finance or the COVID-19 grant are listening, please, I would like to bring in somebody from one of those organizations to talk to us more about this grant. We have plenty of calls, plenty of questions that come in daily. Just today, I tried to talk with the people from the 25,000 grant to have a representative to come on the radio, but they declined. So if you're listening and you want to come on the radio, please come any day, Monday through Friday, from 1,400 hours to 1,500 hours, and let's answer those people questions. We have about 5 minutes before the top of the hour. At the top of the hour, Josh will be coming with the news, or Kevin. And you are listening to Kaieteur Radio, FM 99.1 in Demerara and Essequibo, and 99.5 in Barbies. We have time for about 2 more calls. Caller, take this number down and call us, please. We still have some time for your calls. So the number is 226. Caller, go ahead with your question or comment, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Go right ahead.
What I would like to ask, at the time while we are trying to exploit people with different under different conditions, why we don't cooperate and go fight Venezuela?
Okay.
Huh?
Yes.
That would be more fair, and then we could be able to do better. One person said that the $25,000 did not come from the grant. That is truth.
Yes, that's correct.
Whoever try to exploit the people and tell them, but they can get $1 million and $10 million, let them take them out and give them.
Yes.
2, some of them are fight for money. Did their parents there left an account to them or left 25 cents to them?
Yes.
Well, we should thankful for what little the government give. I am 45 years of age. Never hear a government come out and give somebody 25 cents.
Okay.
If fatally government come in and give 25 cents, 25,000.
Yes.
And I know to my future life coming, we will get more.
Thank you.
Right? We can't run away from it. One next thing. You're getting people on your program. You're giving out people numbers, and when you call back the number, there does not work.
Okay. Thank you for bringing us to that our attention.
Yesterday, I actually trapped you yesterday. When the person give you the number for people to call in them.
Yes.
I used the number. I did not receive a grant. I was not wrong, and I'm thankful that I'm not. Who gets it, get it. I know people who need it.
Yes.
Have use of it.
Yes.
I use the number to make an effort to see how this number works.
Yes.
And I didn't do it to that one number alone. I do it to GPL one, also Guyana one.
Yes.
Under the same 0. When I call, I get one person that say, no, there is no connection to that.
Okay.
Yeah, sister, what about the cell one? The number, they call out, she said, no, there is no connection to that.
Okay.
And she don't know about that number neither from this area.
Okay. Thank you, caller, for bringing us to that point. And please keep listening and please
What
keep
we are looking at, as I want to say,
yes.
What we are looking at and what we want cooperation. When the $18 million is gone, nobody going to say nothing. And today, on the next question, I want to ask you, who advised you or why you did not collect your 25,000? We never hear from starting the program.
Okay. We have 2 minutes left. I will answer your question. When you come off air, I will close.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Let me you can answer them.
Yes.
What I want to say to you,
yes.
Whoever exploit you in different knowledge of the $25,000, did them give you $25? Thank you very much, and you have a wonderful afternoon.
And I thank the caller for calling, and I love when people call and they're respectful, like this caller was respectful. Angry, which is okay. I don't have a problem with angry, but he was not abusive. And I want all of my callers to be just like this caller, to call and to be respectful, okay? And I will be respectful as well to you. So the caller, asked the question, why would I not want to take the $25,000? And my answer is pretty simple. I am of the view, Mr. Lal, I don't want to take the crumbs. I refuse to take the crumbs. If I'm going to be hungry, I'm going to be hungry without the crumbs. And I understand there's other people who feel differently, and I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with those people who feel that they want to accept the crumbs, and that's okay. So if you're going to take the crumbs, I support you. If I refuse the crumbs, and I hope you will support me as well. So we are almost out of time. You are listening to the Wake Up Guyana program on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1, 99.5, and we are here Monday through Friday from 1,400 hours to 1,500 hours, or from 2 to 3. And I am your host, Tony from Mahaicony, saying to you, you have a wonderful weekend. And remember, may God give you the desires of your heart for the new year. And we will make it through this difficult and tumultuous times if we unite. I call for us for unity in Guyana. And remember that weeping may endure for a night, but joy will come in the morning. This is Tony from Mahaicony saying goodbye and have a good day. Bye. Thank you.